In the 1970s, Cambodia was devastated with genocide. Almost 30% of the country's population was wiped out by their own people. The impact of those events is still felt today, over 40 years later. The country went from being a thriving modern nation to an illiterate, helpless nation, thrust back to an era of dark ages.
Bây giờ bao nhiêu nhân nói chỉ 13 nha, bọn ôn nhông. Ê, ôn nó này đâu ấy? Để chạy. Lại bay nhanh anh khuôn ấy nên mình bay tao đấy. Đâu rồi thế? Tao ra khai hắn. Đặt lấy vô gì à?
Có hai nhâm tinh mới. Lên lên chị ra. Ôi.
Nếu mình nhớ đây có pháo. Chú lên chân và anh nâng. Cả anh chơi chân ra. Anh chơi cho lụa món.
Đưa tôi lụa món.
Chơi cho tao món. Chơi cho tao.
Anh miếng này cho chị kia chứ.
With a focus on the children and youth, they understand that changing their country for the better starts with these ones. Transform Asia, which is the organization Sitan and Rhonda founded, encapsulates many ministries, all geared at raising up the youth of the country to become Christ-centered leaders for the future. The David Center Orphanage has been around since the dissolution of the Khmer Rouge and began as a place for the displaced children of soldiers, as well as child soldiers that had nowhere to go at the end of the war. This place gives children an education, food, shelter, and most importantly, Jesus. Over the past 25 years, the David Center has become recognized by the country's government as one of the best places for children that need a home.
You sit here in America where it's awesome all the time. You know, it's just always awesome. You can go get tap water and you can take a hot shower every single time, and you can have 3 hots and a cot, and you're set all the time. And you watch television, and you see these faces of people in other countries, and they're characters. They're characters on TV, to go there and see that they're real people. We went to the orphanage and played with these amazing little beautiful children and loved them for 3 days in this orphanage that's surrounded on 3 sides by a minefield. You know, hearing them finding and detonating mines while we're playing with them.
My first trip to the David Center in 2009 was such an awesome experience. You step out of the van and these little kids that you've never seen before just attack you with hugs and, you know, hellos and all that fun stuff, and you're overwhelmed. Like, whoa, these kids think I'm a rock star. But as you get going, a few days into it, and you start to learn the kids' names and things like that, you realize that they're the rock stars. These kids are like preschool, kindergartners. These kids can do multiplication up to like 100 times 100. The plan of the David Center is to grow kids up in Christ to become future leaders of Cambodia, even though they have to go home and sleep in the dump. I felt better leaving, knowing that those kids have a chance of living past the age of 10.